Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Hannah and I'm going into my second year as a kindergarten teacher and my first year teaching in North Carolina. And today we are going to my classroom for the first time to start setting up. So today is Monday, July 27th, and it is still technically summer vacation. I am not back on school duty yet. I start on Monday actually, so August 3rd. That's when new teacher orientation begins, and then all next week we do stuff with our school and in our classrooms and setting up like officially. So my principals were nice enough to allow us to come in this week if we want to, just to work on things, so I am taking full advantage of that because now that we kind of know our back to school plan and we know what's happening, I have a better understanding on how I want to set up my classroom and what I need to do to set up my classroom, what's being required of me. So this is actually not my first time in my classroom ever. If you've been watching my vlogs for a few weeks now at least, you saw that when I moved down here I brought a really big U-Haul and it contained all of our stuff for our apartment. I also shoved all of my school stuff in there as well because I have a lot of classroom things, and instead of unloading all the classroom things into my apartment and then moving it back into my car and transporting it to my school when the time came, my principal was really nice and she let me just take the U-Haul and put everything right in my classroom right out of the U-Haul so that when we returned to the U-Haul everything was done. So I have actually been to my classroom just one day for a couple hours to put stuff in it, so you'll see when we get to school that everything of mine is already in there. And I did actually take a couple of clips from that day, so I will find them and put them here to show you guys what my first reaction was of my classroom. I'm in my new classroom right now and it is so perfect. I want to show you guys a little bit of it before I start bringing stuff in. So I have all this furniture and wall space, Promethean boards, whiteboards, tables, teacher desk, so many bookshelves. Back here is a little sink area and some more shelves. I have the boys' bathroom in my room, and then through that door is the first grade classroom, and she has the girls' bathroom, so they'll share. And then in here is a little storage closet, little office area. And then some more whiteboards, bulletin boards, and my classroom again. Super cool, I'm so excited. So I'm going to run outside and start bringing boxes in and just putting them in here today. I'm not setting anything up, I'm literally just putting things in here, but okay, all my stuff is in here and we're done. So I really do love my classroom. I'm so excited about it. It is so big and it's just so bright and beautiful, and I'm sad that I won't get to be teaching in it as much as I would in a normal school year, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. So today we are headed there for a couple of hours. The only other thing that I really have to do today is while I'm there, my team, which is me, the first grade teacher, and the second grade teacher, are actually having some conference call to discuss what kind of supplies we want our school to order for the kids for virtual learning. So we're trying to come up with a list of all the things that we want to send our kids home with so they have every supply and material possible that they might need while they're home, so that there is absolutely no excuses that things aren't getting done, they're not participating in the work. So we have to have that list into our principal by tomorrow. So we're gonna have a conference call and talk about those supplies on the phone today around 11:30, but actually the first grade teacher is gonna be there too. That's what our plan is gonna be for today. So it is, like I said, 7:45. I can get there by 8:30, so I'll probably leave here in about a half an hour or so. So until then, I'm just gonna hang out, clean up a little bit around the apartment, and then we'll head out soon. This pile of stuff right here is the only things that I forgot to take to my classroom, or it's stuff that I've bought since I moved my stuff into my classroom. So I do have to transport all of this stuff today, and that's been super heavy, but that's really it. Everything else is already there. And then I got to pack my lunch today. I haven't packed a lunch in so long because I haven't been to school in so long, so I was really excited. In case you're wondering, this lunchbox is from Amazon. I'll try to have it linked below if you like it, but it's perfect for my teacher lunchbox. It holds a lot of food, but all I packed today was a salad and a little croissant because I won't be there for super long. And then my trusty water, which by the way, this water bottle is also from Amazon. It's a Simply Modern water bottle. They're kind of like knockoffs of Hydro Flasks, but I love them. So this is the progress that I've made so far. I'll give you a little look first. And that's just a mess. The desk situation is definitely not set in stone, but this is kind of what I think I'm gonna go for. So I can't find my stapler, so we're gonna try to put this up for now with push pins. So it's not big enough, so we'll cut some more. Alright you guys, it is about 12:45 right now. It's a lot later and I'm literally hanging out in my storage closet right now because the air conditioning in here is way better than it is in my room and I need a break for a minute. So I've gotten a lot of things done and I haven't filmed much because like my partner teacher, her room is attached to mine. She's been in and out of my room all day and I don't know, I just like don't want to film people that don't want to be filmed, you know? But I will show you guys the progress that I've made so far. I feel like I haven't unpacked completely that many boxes, but I made a lot of progress with putting furniture where I want it. I do have a lot of furniture and I don't have as much like wall storage as I had in my last classroom, so trying to figure out what I want to use the furniture for. So purposely putting it places has been a little bit more difficult than it was last year. I've also been trying to play with different desk arrangements because they do have to be 6 feet apart and I need to fit I think 12 because I'll have 12 kids at max at a time, so I'm trying to figure out those placements. I've been doing some cleaning and wiping down bins and stuff so that they're not dirty. I don't like to start the year off with dirty bins. So that's what we're doing. So right now, as you just saw, I am putting out some bulletin board things. I'm using the same paper that I used last year, so they're already pre-cut, so I have to find the pieces that fit on my bulletin boards now. So I do need to cut a few of them to make them fit. And I also can't find any of my stuff, like my stapler, my tape, my scissors, so I've been kind of winging it all day. So I don't have staples to put up my bulletin board paper yet, so I've just been using thumbtacks for now. So hopefully we find them soon, but I did decide that I'm going to come back again on Wednesday this week to try to get some more stuff done. Okay, I'm getting ready to leave for the day, so this is what the state looks like right now. This is my teacher area, which is a mess. This stuff here is all going home. All of these desks and extra chairs are leaving the classroom. This teacher desk over here, I don't know if it's staying or not yet. I don't want it, but maybe the kindergarten assistant might use it. These are all just extra bins. This stuff is just roughly placed in general areas. Haven't really touched the library yet. And that's going to be phonics stuff, but it's kind of a mess. And I switched out some of these bins for my bins from the Target dollar spot, and then I haven't touched the stuff on top yet. And then I started going through the stuff up here and moving things around where I want it to go. So that's the state of the room today. Hello again. So it is now a while later. It's about almost 3 o'clock. I've been home for about an hour, maybe a little bit more than an hour, just relaxing because I am exhausted. It's been a long day. But I do realize that I don't think, unless for some reason I filmed a lot more than I thought that I did, I don't think that I filmed very much today. And that's for a couple reasons. Number one, the first time lapse that I did, it shut off and I didn't know, so I just kind of was going and realized it wasn't filming the whole time. So there was that. But then also my co-teacher, who my school works, it's a really small school, but every 2 classrooms are like connected. So the back of my classroom is connected into the first grade classroom, and like the doors are open, so it just kind of like leads right in. She was playing a lot of music that was really loud, so I couldn't get on and talk to you guys while her music was playing because I didn't want to get copyrighted for that, which isn't a big deal. I'm not going to ask her to turn her music off. And number 2, we were popping in and out of each other's rooms, and I didn't want to put someone on camera that didn't feel comfortable on camera. But I was just so caught up in the moment today of getting stuff done because I remember what it was like last year to set up my classroom, and I remember it just being like such an overwhelming thing and not knowing where to start. So my big thing was that I wanted to get as many boxes out of my room as I possibly could today because I had moved so many boxes into my classroom, and as the boxes get out, the room just starts to feel better and I have more space to maneuver around, and that's what stresses me out. So I don't even care if things are put together where they need to be organized. I just kind of shove things in general areas that I know I'm going to want them or that I think I'm going to want them, just so that I can clear out the boxes and get them out of the room because that's my main priority. So that's really what I worked on a lot today. I feel like I got a good amount of boxes out, but I definitely have a good amount still to go. And I also really focused on trying to set up my furniture where I wanted it. As you guys saw, I played around, and I think that I have a pretty good layout that I like. It's different than my last classroom because my last classroom, number one, was smaller. Number two, I didn't have desks, and that's not normal for us to have desks in kindergarten. I should normally have tables in this classroom. However, with social distancing and stuff, I have to keep the kids 6 feet apart, so really tables just aren't going to work. So now I have desks to work with that I haven't had before, which I also have to put 6 feet apart. And then also, I don't have as much wall storage as I had in my last classroom. So trying to figure out where to store things. I'm using more of my bookshelves and stuff for that kind of stuff, but I'm trying to place things intentionally so that the things that are being stored on the bookshelf make sense for the area that they're in. So there was a lot of like thought processing going on today. Thought processing? Yeah, there was a lot of processing of my thoughts going on today, and a lot of like wheels spinning throughout the day. So I am content with what I got done, but I'm excited to go back on Wednesday and hopefully crank out some more. I kind of hit like a dead end. I felt like near the end I could have stayed until 2 o'clock this afternoon, but I left more closer to 1:30 or so, just because I kind of hit this point in the day where I was like, I'm just exhausted and I don't even know what else to do right now. So that is going to be it though for today's vlog for day 1 of classroom setup. I know it was pretty short, but I am going to make a really big effort to make it a little bit better for Wednesday's vlog. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any ideas on how I can work with the space that I have, store things, organize things, there's a lot of pieces of furniture that I did not have in my last classroom. So if you have any of the furniture that you saw in this classroom and you use them for anything particular, let me know, because I'm always down for ideas. I love getting organization ideas. It's just great. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.